The card is at the center left. Madden NFL 25.
Team workout. UK game day. Entering team select screen. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers, the home team, are selected. Ready.
It's time for the NFC Championship, and the road to a Super Bowl goes through Tampa Bay. It's the Eagles and the reigning Super Bowl champs under the lights on Sunday night.
The cannons of the pirate ship ready to fire in the north end zone. We can only be one place. Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa, the home of the Buccaneers. Coming up, a terrific matchup to decide who represents the NFC in the Super Bowl. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The George Halas Trophy awaits the winner of this one, as well as a spot in the Super Bowl. Thanks for being with us, Mike Tirico.
Entering super sim screen. Entering base yellow screen. We have 6 options. Rush 35 plus yards after contact is selected. Entering player formation. Wing tight pasting. Parallel line categories. You have 6 options. HA inside zone is selected.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
Entering play call. Wing tight. HA inside zone. Wing pair. Disclose.
Throwing is Mayfield. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. A big hole. And he will score. Touchdown Buccaneers. Using the tight end to get to the end zone. Greg, it's your own position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
Entering super sim screen. Entering base model screen. You have 6 options. Average 7 plus yards per carry is selected.
At 4. So they'll try to add on to that.
Entering play call. Wing tight left. Wing pair. Wing tight left.
Oh man, they ain't give me no. This is some glitchy stuff, bro.
Entering passes.
Force me to throw the ball, bro.
Here's a 2nd and 9. On play action, Mayfield. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Entering wide zone.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender. And you're just saying box him out, go up for an offensive rebound, and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shut.
Just glitchy stuff, man.
Entering super sims. Entering base model screen. We have 6 options. Average 7 plus yards per carry is
This one
selected.
has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two
Entering play
sides.
call.
This drive kicks off with
Flood.
1st and 10. To throw is Mayfield. And the reception for Chris Godwin. He's close to a first down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. 2nd and a yard. Throwing is Baker. This one caught by Parkinson. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
Spacing switch.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion.
It's risky stuff, man. Just stay in the line of scrimmage. Don't let me run the football.
That's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Over the middle, that's Godwin. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Wing pair.
Seemed like the receiver ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
He's going to have a Bucs first down. They are able to move the sticks. It's a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches. To throw is Mayfield. This one taken in by Parkinson.
Pass interference. Offense.
Entering play clock. Weistis.
How was that pass interference?
Mayfield. Little short pass here.
That's crazy, bro. With waiting to these guys.
Get a stoppage here for an injured player. Concern on that sideline here in this NFC Championship game. On 2nd down, Baker. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4
Entering
and bring up
short
3rd down.
distance.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. He is in. Touchdown, Tampa.
What's the plus right now? I can go on and all, bro.
The value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. If you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the
Entering drive
catch.
summary
Great
screen.
job there by the quarterback being accurate. Great job by the receiver running after.
Entering slash super sim screen. Entering super sim screen.
The Bucs
Entering
offense,
base model
and
screen.
they're
You have
running
6 options.
getting ready to go
Average
back to
7
work.
plus yards per carry
They'll
is
start it
selected.
here with a 1st and 10.
Entering play clock. Unplanned error. Throw. Pop power. No.
That's crazy, bro.
Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. This one downfield, complete to Cooks. Now a signal, timeout call. 9 seconds left to play in this first half.
Entering play
That
call.
one good for
Unplanned
26
error 9.
yards.
Player. Formation. There are 9 categories. Norm. Formation. Hail Mary. You have 3 options. Hail
Here's
Mary is
1st and
selected.
10. Mayfield to throw. And this ball batted away and incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss it.
Entering slash super. Entering super subs.
This
Entering
offense
base
has
model
been
screen. You have 6 options. Average 7 plus yard. Entering play call. Mary. Formation. There are 9 categories. You have 26 you.
The 3rd quarter begins with a run. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
Entering page 26 page inside zone.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They go play action with Mayfield. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes in the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Throwing left side down the field, and it's complete. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. What a luxury to have an offense, a tight end who can take it down the field like that.
And take Binsford the rest of the way.
Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make
Entering super some screen.
This offense ready for their next possession, led by their running back. And he's had trouble getting on track in this one. Really limited space to find an opening. The defensive front stopping him multiple times. Generally, he has not been a big factor in this game to this point.
Age 20 inside zone.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Now he'll run it. And he'll get this forward for positive yardage as he covers up in the end.
Formation player.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looks like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away. Picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
Throwing on second down, Mayfield. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
This is an example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Enter for flavor.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely, and it results in a completion.
He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field. And after this touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but is that...
Entering super some screen. Entering base model screen, we have 6 options. Average 7+ yards per carry is selected. Entering play clock, crisp, GL short post.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead. And the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with. So they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball and forcing 3rd down. From the gun, it's Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
Entering drive summary screen. Entering /super. Entering super sim screen. Entering base model screen. You have 6 options. Average 7+ yards. Enter. Wheel switch.
They won, Jack.
Player. Formation. There are 9. Hail Mary. You have 3 options. Hail Mary is selected.
They keep scoring.
They'll drop to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Yeah, this game is fixed, bro. All this just get beat.
This offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
It's another big play. And
Entering play call. Hail Mary. You have 3 options. Shot save block is selected.
Mayfield to throw it here on first down. That is caught at the 3. And he'll take it on in.
Entering the right summary screen.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did that.
Entering /super 6. Entering super sim screen.
So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles. As their fans will celebrate, they claim the George Allen Trophy.
Fuck you, kid. This game didn't even know nothing. This fucking game. Fuck you, game. Seriously, fuck you, game. You're gonna give me nothing, bro. Stop the guy, nothing. Then stop these guys or nothing.
Game screen. You have 5 options. Finish
That's
game
crazy,
selected.
bro. That's crazy, bro. All that work for nothing, bro.
You have 3 options. Player grade is selected. Entering weekly. Entering Superstar Lookup screen home.
You can stop him. Point blank. No calls, no pass interference calls. I got pass interference call up on me. I'm not doing nothing, bro. This game, bro. Tough loss, bro. Shall move on.
Entering request. Entering Superstar Lookup screen home.
You can always insta-tail game this dude like that, bro.
Advanced is selected.
All that fighting for nothing, bro. This shit says. All that fighting for nothing, bro.
Advanced week is selected.
I ain't got no money, I'm broke.
Entering
Lost in it to tell you I don't even like playing on this game no more, man.
No. Advance VP entering.
Let's switch it up.
Pop-up. Are you sure you want to put 2020? Advance VP selected. Entering contract screen. Decline. Entering success pop-up the contract. Entering weekly. Entering superstar league screen zone. Game advance weekly selected. Entering contract screen.
44.3. Big dollars.
Entering weekly. Entering superstar league screen zone. Advance week is selected. Advanced regular season is selected. Teamwork West. Game day is selected. Entering. Ready. Entering slash super sim. Entering super sim screen.
Offense getting ready to go here in this opening Monday night contest of the new year. And the one to watch is going to be this man, their fifth-year running back. He's got a lot resting on his shoulders coming into the new season, but he's raring to go.
Entering play calls. Control flat. Player error. Raheem Hernandez. With 90 options. HP dive is selected.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 30.
Entering play call. Raheem Hernandez. With 90 options. HP dive is selected.
What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
And he's going to have a Browns first down as he'll get this up to
Entering
about
play
the
kicker
42.
now. Conspiracy down to wide. Conspiracy. Down to wide. Mesh outside zone.
Package gives that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. They'll run on first down. Hernandez. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead run for
Entering
just a
play
couple
call.
of yards. Second
Hernandez.
down.
With 90 options. HP
44
dive is
yards. It's a
selected.
2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. Hernandez. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield.
Entering play call. Raheem Hernandez. With 90 options. HP dive is
Heavy
selected.
set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. Now Now a handoff up the middle. It's Hernandez. And he's going to have a Browns first down
Entering
by a
play,
couple of
Ricky
yards as they're able to
Hernandez
convert
with
here
90
on
options,
33.
HP Diva selected.
On first down, it's Hernandez. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
Entering play clock, Ricky Hernandez with 90
Second down and
options,
6
HP
now from the
Diva
42.
selected.
Up the middle they go. Hernandez. Oh, and that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. 40 yards rushing for him.
Entering play
What
clock,
a
Ricky
drive for him
Hernandez
to
with
kick
90
off the new
options,
season.
HP Diva
On this
selected.
drive so far, it's first and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Hernandez. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Entering play clock, Ricky Hernandez with 90 options, HP Diva selected.
I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves us with a 3rd and 3. Just not a whole lot of
Entering play clock, Ricky Hernandez with 90
Really
options,
nice
HP
job
Diva
staying in their
selected.
proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
On 3rd down, it's Hernandez.
I mean, ain't no blocking, no nothing, bro. What do you mean, bro?
Right around the line of scrimmage.
Entering crisis and
And
speed.
it leads to a 4th down. It's rare that a man his size can't at least push forward for a yard, but they stopped him there for nothing.
You're talking about tiny?
Entering super sim screen. Entering base model screen head for options. Definition
He's
down
been effective so far, over the 40-yard mark here in the second quarter. Don't forget about those
Entering
guys up front. They've been
intermediate.
The leverage game has been in their favor. They've been the ones who've been able to bend their knees, drop their hips, and move forward. They've got on the other side of the football. They moved him out of the way for the runner.
Sometimes that's tough for those big fellas.
Not an easy thing for them to do.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first
Entering
down.
play call. Ricky Hernandez with 90 options. HP Diva selected.
But the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Up the middle they go. It's Hernandez. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive
Entering play call.
continues. It's
Ricky
a first
Hernandez
down.
with 90 options. HP Diva selected.
Now a handoff up the middle. Hernandez. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker.
Entering play call. Ricky Hernandez with 90 options. HP Diva selected.
They'll keep it on the ground. Hernandez. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line.
Entering play.
2
Ricky
yards. Good
Hernandez
enough for
power.
first.
HP Diva.
Good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
And he continues to have success running the ball here in the first half.
Entering play call. Ricky Hernandez with 90 options. HP
Here
Diva
now,
selected.
2nd and 4. Up the middle they go. It's Hernandez. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to
Entering
the
play
line
call.
of
Ricky
scrimmage.
Hernandez with 90
It's a
options.
2-yard
HP
loss,
Diva
and it brings
selected.
up a 3rd down. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Hernandez. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down
Entering
conversion.
play. Ricky Hernandez with 90 options. HP Diva
He's getting
selected.
past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right of the yard.
Entering play. Ricky Hernandez with 90 options. HP
The guy
Diva
that is carrying
selected.
the ball behind him can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 6 yards to
Entering
pick
play.
up, and that's a
Ricky
first
Hernandez
down.
with 90 options. HP Diva
Second quarter,
selected.
2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. We remind you
Entering
that
play.
coming up at
Ricky
the half, we'll hand
Hernandez
things
with
off to
90
Jonathan
options.
Coachman, standing
HP
by in
Diva
Orlando.
selected.
He'll have scores from earlier today, plus a look ahead as well, so you won't want to miss that. A lot going on here in week 1. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
Entering Ricky Hernandez, who had 90 options, HP Davis
This
selected.
time he just didn't get his arms extended and let go quickly enough. The flag came out as a result.
And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. And his big night continues on that last run. The yardage there going to move him over 100
Entering
yards
play
now for the
ball,
ball
Ricky
game.
Hernandez, who had 90 options, HP Davis selected.
Up the middle they go. It's Hernandez. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 124
Entering
yards
play
rushing
ball,
for
Ricky
him this
Hernandez,
first
who
half.
had
As he
90
was looking
options,
in
HP
mid-season
Davis
form here in
selected.
the opener. They'll run on first down. Hernandez. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of
Entering
scrimmage.
play, Ricky Hernandez, who had 90 options, HP Davis
Now it's
selected.
2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Hernandez. And he'll get this one down at the 10-yard line. The second down
Entering
play not much
play,
better than the
David
first. Just a
Njoku,
gain of
who
1
had
there.
74
Now
options,
starts to put this
Patrick
offense
Ross
in precarious
selected.
position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports halftime report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin up in the Still City, Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Josh Allen, 2 touchdown passes, as his guys are able to get the victory in their season opener. From there, we head down to Tennessee to check on the Titans at home in Nashville. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Green Bay Packers. Tajay Spears, 2 touchdown runs to lead the way. Lastly, we head to the Gulf Coast and check on the Bucs at home in Tampa. And it was the visiting Atlanta Falcons who come in and get the victory. Bijan Robinson, well over 100 yards on the ground with a pair of touchdown runs. If you missed the first half, there's not much to get you caught up on. Just the lone field goal accounted for the entirety of the scoring.
Entering slash, entering super some entering base minus 3 options, enter
Defense has pitched the shutout. Now they only need to deliver a breakthrough, maybe make it a 2-score game as they've got it first and 10.
Player error. Ricky Hernandez, you have 90 options, HP Davis selected.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Entering play, Ricky Hernandez, you have 90 options, HP Davis selected.
2nd and short, could they just hand it off for another big gain, or did they take advantage of this spot to take a big shot downfield?
And down he goes at the 49,
Entering
a
play,
3-yard
Ricky
pickup.
Hernandez, you have
And it
90
appears one of the
options,
Chargers
HP
shaken
Davis
up on that
selected.
last play. On 3rd down, it's Hernandez, and he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. 5 yards is the pickup there
Entering
as that
play,
extends
Ricky
this
Hernandez,
drive.
you have 90
3
options,
tight ends in the
HP
ball
Davis
game here on
selected.
1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Hernandez, and he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That's good for a
Entering play
Cleveland
ball,
first down,
Ricky
a 11-yard
Hernandez, you
pickup.
have 90 options, HP Davis selected.
That'll put him right at 150 yards for the game, so he's really made his presence felt in this one.
And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
This drive is pretty
Entering
clear.
play,
Almost feels like
Ricky
almost
Hernandez, you
fundamentals,
have 90
doesn't it? Want to
options,
impose their
HP
will
Davis
on the
selected.
defense was that 5 straight runs.
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. And he'll be close to a first down at the Chargers' 27. It's a 5-yard gain, and he'll still be a yard
Ricky
short here
Hernandez,
with
you
3rd
have
down
90
and 11.
options,
So they
HP
just need
Davis
1
selected.
yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, Hernandez. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. 165 yards for him on the ground now. He's been a tough man to run down. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Hernandez. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
Entering play, Ricky Hernandez with 90 options, HP by selected.
Up the middle they go. It's Hernandez. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
Entering play, Ricky Hernandez with 90 options, HP by selected.
At their pace. This is ball control football. Sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Looks to me like maybe there's a
Entering
little
play,
attrition
Ricky
setting in with
Hernandez
this
with
drive.
90
Because when you see
options,
that type of
HP by
run, I get the
selected.
feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And he'll barrel his way into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Browns are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal. And then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is, I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Entering Super Sim screening. Entering base model screen with 4 options.
He gears up to go in. He has a chance to hit that often elusive 200-yard mark on this drive.
Entering play
Most of the
clock,
time during the game, people are keeping track of individual statistics. Well, a lot of the runners kind of know. But I'll guarantee you, someone is settled into the offensive line that he's got a chance to get over 200 on this drive. That should give them all extra motivation.
Entering play clock, Hernandez with 90 options, HP by the
Here's
selection.
2nd and 7. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Hernandez. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play.
Entering play clock,
Boy, you
Ricky
always hate to see
Hernandez
injuries,
with 90
especially
options,
tough here in
HP by
week
the
1. Just
selection.
hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout. On 1st down, Hernandez. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. And he continues to rack up the yardage on the ground. That last run going to move him
Entering
200
play
yards
clock, Ricky
rushing now
Hernandez
in
with
this
90
game.
options,
Under
HP
4
by
to
the
go
selection.
now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Up the middle they go. Hernandez. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 on a 1st down. It carries like that. That's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front. Say, guys,
Entering
keep
play
pounding
clock,
the
Ricky
ball. Let's keep
Hernandez with 90 options, HP by the
Let's close
selection.
this one out.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Hernandez. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great play there. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Browns are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. But that makes this a 2-score ball game. And, you know, the way this thing has been going, Charles, 2 scores kind of feels like 3 or 4 scores.
Yeah, that's a great observation. It's been a heck of a battle.
Entering
Points have
play
been
summary
premium
screening.
throughout this game. So you have to wonder, is this going to be too much for them to overcome?
Entering Super Sim screen. Entering Super Sim screening. Entering base model screening with 4 options, Shell Block 100. Entering play clock, Ricky Hernandez with 90 options,
You really
HP
don't want
by
to
the
be on the
selection.
defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out
Entering play
to
top,
disrupt these
Peter Mendez
offenses. And
with
typically,
90 options,
one guy makes a
HD
big
Divers
play, and
selected.
he can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Breaks a tackle, now Alley. And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
Entering play top, Peter Mendez with 90 options,
Not
HD
totally
Divers
home free
selected.
yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Hernandez. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with
Entering play
1:51
top,
left.
Peter Mendez with 90 options,
32
HD
now.
Divers
Here's 1st and
selected.
10. Now a handoff up the middle. Hernandez. And that's just a solid, good physical run there as he motors for 9 yards.
Entering play, Peter Mendez with 90 options,
As they'll
HD
talk
Divers
things over
selected.
prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They run the counter. Hernandez.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W.
Entering play top, Peter Mendez with 90 options, HD Divers selected.
3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. And he will have a Browns 1st down. It has been a struggle, but it's looking like that'll be the one to seal a victory.
Entering play top, Peter Mendez with 90 options, HD Divers
In
selected.
no hurry to run the play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. And now timeout is whistled.
Entering play top, Peter Mendez with 90 options, HD Divers selected.
Get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. Up the middle they go. It's Hernandez. And the Browns are going to have a 1st and goal forthcoming as he takes this down about the 5-yard line.
And that's the type of run that they're looking for because they'll need to
Entering
continue
play
to run
top,
and
Peter
put the sticks in
Mendez
this
with
tight game.
90
They're going to
options,
preserve this
HD
lead.
Divers selected.
Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. Well, partner, that'll do it. In these week 1 primetime games, they always seem to have a little bit more electricity, a little more anticipation, a fun one tonight, and a lot of fun ones that we have on the road ahead.
And partner, I love the word you just used there, electricity. Things were crazy
Entering
out there
post game
Monday.
screen, you
And
have
let's
5
face it,
options,
both of these
finish
teams
game
came
is
in with the
selected.
idea, get off to the start. Get off to a 1-0 start and get your season going. That could spark an excellent season for them. They've got
You have 3 options, player grade is selected. Entering Superstar League Hub screen on. Final advanced mode is selected. Superstar. Entering Superstar League Hub screen on. Superstar. Entering team select screen with credit.
It's week 2 of the National Football League, and we'll be watching the Browns' Offensive Player of the Year. He had a performance for the ages last week, one of the greatest we'll ever witness. It's the Browns and the Bills, next on Madden NFL 25.
What better way to start off the afternoon?
Entering Super Sim screen. Entering base level screen method options. Sporting or edge only TVS as a team selected. Entering play costs. Clear. Formation. ACD allowing barrier for categories. We have 9 options. HP guide is selected.
Play action on first down. That's complete, David Njoku. And he's out of bounds, past midfield.
Entering play call, ACD allowing barrier for categories. We have 9 options. Pati cross is selected.
Here's a give up the middle. And he's swallowed up in the middle. No gain on the run. That's Gregory Rousseau who cleaned up that play. No progress on first down, and they'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Ball carrier base to categories.
He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Back to the well again. Broke through the tackle. And they bring him down around the 34. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
This dude was just not going to be stopped by the first defender, and not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. It only took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
He gets forward, that's about 4 yards. Nick Herbig making the play. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win.
Entering play call, ACD allowing barrier for categories. We have 9 options. HP guide is selected.
Another carry for him. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns pull ahead 6-3 in the first. He broke the tackle he needed to, Brock. And how about that effort then to keep it going and eventually reach that end zone?
Yeah, that's awesome on the offensive side. Defensively, not every missed tackle is the same. It may be on a stat sheet, but sometimes it helps finish play isn't arriving quick enough, and you're the only one. The last line of defense, and that moment you got to scratch, you got to claw, you got to tear to make it stop. Because a broken tackle could mean a touchdown.
Entering Super Sim screen. Entering base level screen method options. Sporting or edge only TVS as a team selected.
On their last drive, which ended Brock in a touchdown.
Entering play call, ACD allowing barrier for categories. We have 9 options. HP guide is selected.
Simple dive up the middle. Finds room in the 30. And he makes it all the way up to the 32-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Entering play call, ACD allowing barrier for categories.
9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They get those pads down, they created leverage, and they open up that running lane.
Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Nick Herbig making the play. So before they get set up for another play, we've hit the end of the first quarter. 7-3 is our score. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment.
Entering play call, ACD allowing barrier for categories. We have 9 options. HP guide is selected.
They have 2nd down and 5. Luke gets a couple of yards through that chaos. And Oliver there to make the stop. 2 yards on the pickup. That leads to the 3rd down and 3.
We have 9 options. HP guide is selected.
They give it to him again. Breaks across midfield, hits the opposing territory. And he has it down at the 20.
Entering play call, pace the yelling
So the
curve
big
for
play has him well
categories,
into enemy
including
territory
options,
and field
HD
goal
dial
range. They're
selected.
inside the 30. First down, and they go right back to it. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. Nick Herbig making the play.
Entering play call, pace the yelling curve for categories, including options, HD dial selected.
Back-to-back carries here. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Holding. Offense.
The game's pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. Now we're going to wait to see how they respond.
HD dial selected.
They'll run here following the penalty. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. They've invested some early touches in him, Brock, and the return so far,
Entering play call, pace the yelling curve for categories, including options, HD dial selected.
On the sidelines. 18 plays in a row, they ran the same play. If you can't stop it, keep calling.
Entering super sim screen. Entering base model screen with options, sports coverage only. Entering play call, pace the yelling curve for categories, including options, HD dial selected.
the handoff off the gut. And he found some running room for a nice gain.
Entering play call, pace the yelling curve for categories, including options, HD dial
2-minute
selected.
warning now from Highmark. The Browns.
Entering play call, pace the yelling curve for categories, including options, HD dial selected.
Low back gets the handoff. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Entering play call, pace the yelling curve for categories, including options, HD dial
Also
selected.
one that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Entering play call, pace the yelling curve for categories, including options, HD dial selected.
Low back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a
Entering
couple
play
yards.
call, pace the yelling curve for
Meager
categories,
2-yard gain, but that's
options,
enough to avoid
HD
the
dial
first down.
selected.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Throw wheeled in by the Njoku. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. They have themselves another first and 10.
Cross is selected.
Here's the long back on the handoff. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Entering play call, pace the yelling curve for categories, including options, HD dial selected.
Opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. They'll keep this drive moving and come to line for first and 10. Looking for a throw here. Looking, and he goes down. The Bills got to him. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try to field goal right now.
Entering drive single screen. Entering super, entering base model screen with options, sports coverage,
And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last timeout. Another chance to build on that advantage here.
for categories, including options, HD dial selected.
They'll run here on first down. In the middle holes, they don't get anything on the run. Call it no gain on that run, and they finish second and 10.
for categories, including options, HD dial selected.
Rolling back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
Enter
Just enough on the pickup there, so back-to-back runs leave him with a 3rd and 8.
right corner screen.
Worst case scenario, pass rush just kept coming.
Entering slash super entering super sim screen. Entering base now screen with options score 2 or more
They still
HO.
have the lead, but that touchdown makes it a little closer to the conference. They still have a chance to get it back up to a two-score game.
HD dive selected.
On first down, they'll run. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If you can average that type of yards per carry, that's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Give him 13 on that play.
Entering play
That's
call
good for Cleveland. First down.
for categories. You have 9 options. HD dive selected.
Hand off to the back. And with a nice skate, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
For categories. You have 9 options. HD dive selected.
Right up the gut. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
To play running back in this league,
Entering
you've got to
play
have
call
tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane of field, and then to get the space and break off some extra yards.
And he's brought down after a solid gain on what's going to be the final play of the quarter. This is the end of the third quarter. It's Brown's ball working to carry this lead through to the end.
Entering play call, ACDL wing, there are
Second
four
and 6 coming up
categories,
here.
9 options, HD dive is selected.
Plowing up the middle. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Give him about 16 yards on that game, Brock, and it sets him up with first and goal.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, he got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Going to the ground again on first. Has the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns make it a 9-point advantage. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly pick up another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Entering super sim screen.
This offense running out for a new series, led by their running back. And get that big old marker out. Cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive.
Play
These
call,
are one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season.
HD dive is selected.
Here's the handoff. And he runs this one down across the 35 and inside the 30. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
So much to like about that run game, particularly when he's able to get out of it. The defense, I think it feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mono mile and stop this guy. You gotta have the cavalry coming. One guy makes the hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's gonna run right through you.
That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with first and goal.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs like Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
First and goal now as they try to pad this lead. They'll try and punch it in. Runs it in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. In baseball, it's 3 strikes and you're out. I know you experienced that a lot, but on the gridiron, you're feeling pretty happy, right? If you could strike the end zone 3 times in one game.
Entering
I'd rather
right
go hockey and soccer. That's just the positive guy in me. They call that a hat trick. It's worth celebrating. And yeah, they should celebrate this effort.
Entering /super sim screen. Entering super sim screen.
The Browns will take this win home with them. And they can be proud of their exploits down the road and overall so far this season as they improved to 2-0.
Entering post-game screen, you have 5 options. Finish game is selected. You have 5 options. West is selected. Entering weekly. Entering Superstar League Hub screen home. Superstar. Entering morning pop-up, but are you sure you want to quit the league? No. Advanced Week final. Advanced Week is selected. Superstar. On field, teammate wants to chat is selected. Entering weekly schedule. Entering Superstar League Hub screen home.
Control center for Ricky Hernandez. Madden NFL 25.
Well, chat, I gotta get off. I gotta eat. I'll be back. I will see y'all in a minute. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. And I'll talk to y'all a little bit.